Hello, Fallout 4. I'd imagine the save is me finishing, what's it called, so let's go back here after we helped young Deacon. Did you see what I posted in MOBA? I assume you haven't yet. Oh my god, I have it. Let me check. Alrighty, back to where I was. Hold on, let me count. We'll go to shop and go to buy champion. You'll see who you're missing. I wouldn't bother counting the champions you own, yeah? That'd take too long. Alright, old church. There we go. Like, count how many I'm missing? Ah, yeah. I see. So you were doing it the way I was thinking about it. You know, I have to say, I like Fallout 4. Like I like this game. This game seems pretty cool thus far.
Patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex.
Deacon's playing Jeff Bezos.
Everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Yes.
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead,
all you need is one muscle mommy Voorhees.
Insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about or lied about anyone so highly before. Welcome to the railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive.
Muscle mommy Voorhees,
Codenames
please.
are a part of that. So what's yours?
Ooh, Professor. I like Fixer.
Call me
It's very
Fixer.
cyberpunk.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets.
Sometimes the
so be
direct
careful
approach
coming in or
isn't
out.
the best to take.
You never can tell when you're being watched.
I'm excited about getting Zoe, but I kind of want to save for the new mail enchanter, something to do with fire, and apparently it's 2 forms like Elise. Oh, that sounds really cool. Me, when I just play the same champions every time I play League. I just want to get the pentakills, bro. Okay, this continues that quest, but let's see if I can continue the quest from before.
Not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Oh, now I can fast travel straight here? That's convenient. I think she's doing scripted prompt for this quest, yeah?
Listen up, everyone. This is Fixer. She did the switchboard off with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all.
Yo, hell yeah, it's good to hear about your pops.
Colorful and arguably insane bunch.
I'm listening.
But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if
All
you don't
you
mind,
need to know is there's a
sidekick.
machine that can
Let's
get
keep a
me
good thing going
inside
and
the
travel together
Institute.
some more.
So that's what the courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The Interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This
The
is our
Institute
top
reminds me
priority.
of like
I want
Illuminati
Tinker Tom to help you
America,
in any way possible
Underworld
to get this
America.
device built.
I totally believe we can have fucking teleportation or something. Talk to Tinker Tom.
Ready
I
to
mean, it's
know the
grubbing.
plans? This is the big one.
The
There you
music
go.
is a little too
Let's
quiet. I can
see what
still
we
hear
need.
the voices.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon?
Shit. Must have been a real big kid.
Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves.
Not him slandering Virgil, bro. He's a mutant.
And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. By the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop off the materials there. Or you could build your own platform somewhere else, I guess. Your call.
Build reflector platform. Is it still here? Oh, this was the Pam over here.
Ah, it's our newest agent.
Confirmed. Agent Fixer has arrived. I have a mission for you.
I want the Enclave as a joinable faction. How can I be K-Kona and Ghoul hating without being in the K-Kona faction? Oh my god.
Increase daily. Solution.
Pam,
Confirmed. Agent Fixer has
Yo, what's up,
arrived.
Nia?
I have a mission for you.
Sag, why are you
Without
Sag?
increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution. A new distribution center needs to be established.
I get to set up a new base? That's cool.
Agent's temperature is irrelevant to this conversation. Mission details commencing. Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed
Adga over.
Mercer
Pre-roll
Safe
moment.
House.
Me, a Twitch Turbo abuser. What are you talking about? Aww. Your boy's making a mess. He's a cuddle bug. Aww. I unlock Zoe. I'll become what I hate. Hey, as long as you're hitting the enemy champions, I think you're overperforming. Mercer's Safe House. Okay. Baraman. Aw, did Dog Meat Goose say hi? That's kind of cute. You want to try support? She's definitely a good support. Better mid lane though, but yeah. It's all about the role you play. If anything, like getting good at a role. Who cares about the other ones, yeah? Bro, Dog Meat giving the smoke, bro. Goddamn those rads. Goddamn. Do you prefer third? Oh yeah. Every time I'm playing a melee character in a Bethesda game, I'd be going third person, yeah. Fuck. Oh my god, am I fucking struggling or? I swear I'm so close. Do I just not have to turn it? Like, is that... Oh my god, it literally was just like, don't turn it. Alright, what do we need to build? Special? Is this it? Stabilize reflector platform. Anywhere here. Build reflector platform. Talk to Tinker Tom. Okay. I don't use this build mechanic, nor do I plan to. I don't play Bethesda games to do this shit. If I wanted to play Fallout Shelter, I would just go play Fallout Shelter, yeah? Which slaps, by the way. That game's really fun. Oh.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
The Brotherhood.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real.
Oh, I can sleep here?
Enough. The blimp is called the Pridwin.
Maybe I could store shit here too.
The Brotherhood
Can I trade with any of these guys?
are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've
Maybe.
come here to destroy sins. Shit. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies.
Bareface Ronkina, the Drip Master. No, this is a Muscle Mommy Voorhees, named after my serrated machete, because I haven't been able to find a super sledge yet. And this has just been the best melee weapon I've run across. But yeah, I definitely think I gotta get a bigger sledgehammer. Or kind of like in Fallout New Vegas, I fell in love with that proton axe, yeah. I could totally do with something like that, but...
Platform built yet?
You could learn a lot.
Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
Easy. I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
Thanks, Tom. I'll find him.
I don't doubt it for 1 minute. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
I think I have a biometric scanner, or maybe I sold it. I don't remember. Oh. Are these just random spots? Is that what they are? Oh, I have to build... Okay. Building. Weird. I see. This music, yeah, the music's pretty good. Like, I actually have it turned on the radio. I had it on, but, like, it kept having someone talking, which is annoying. Like, I just wanted the music, but, yeah. Oh.
Hey, man, need help with the signal interceptor? This thing's gonna be huge. We'll finally learn.
All along, the bastards have been teleporting personnel to the surface. Is there nothing they can't do?
And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
Do I have to go to this build thingy, or... Special. I need that biometric scanner, and I need some military grade shit, yeah? Aluminum. I definitely had biometric scanners, but I just sold them. Lol. So let's go to the place where I can get one, yeah? Search hospitals. Oh, it should sound from here. It's no, I don't want to set the world on fire. Man, Fallout New Vegas, bro. New Vegas is him, dude. you hear someone talk about it. Oh yeah, I did have those like miscellaneous as popular. It's very similar to Skyrim. Like you overhear the guards and they'll be like miscellaneous, miscellaneous. Like you can really just sit there and wander, you know. And that's kind of the beauty of these Bethesda games. The smoke. Oh. God damn. That person had stuff, huh? Oh, I actually cleared this area once upon a time, but they respawn, I guess, yeah? Motherfucking Jason, motherfucking Muscle Mommy Voorhees here. Oh, they give me stimmies, though. I do like stimmies. Shoot it. Shoot it. Don't you be hitting my boy. Over there? I can't be asked. We need to go south, though, so I guess I do need to go over there. Dog meat will be okay. Alright, dude. I haven't really adjusted it, but that shit's loud. And I'm tired of it. Maybe it's a little too quiet. I usually put my games at 30. But it's a Bethesda game, right? So wildly inconsistent, I'm sure, will be the name of the game. Alright, we're going south. Gonna learn if you're not playing League, hit me up, of course. I'll definitely invite whoever I see online if I'm playing League, yeah. Wait until a random dude, yes, dum dum dum. Whee. Dude, I ran into this guy when I was hunting for the railroad, and his name was Swan. Motherfucker was crazy. Definitely the first enemy, besides the merc crabs from that very beginning quest. That I couldn't kill. Speaking of those merc crabs, the quest glitched. It won't let me talk to the guy. It might be fixed now, actually, but... Shoot it. Oh, ignored. There you go. I don't wanna set the world on fire. My ears have adjusted to the loud volume. I probably should have changed it in the beginning, yeah? Alright, we're hunting for a biometric scanner, so naturally we're picking everything up. The classic, bro. Is it here? No, it's above me, yeah? Sorry, ooh, steel. Nice. Bussin'. Fashionable glasses. Dude, maybe we'll first person it for a bit. Shoot it. Ew. Oh, there's the biometric scanner, yeah. Maybe I should head out, yeah? We got what we needed.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
Oh, goodbye, dog meat. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. I hate hearing his whimpering, though. I really do. Makes me so sad. But in my brain, I'm like, don't waste a stimmy on him. He auto revives. Dude, it's so... Yeah, how did they get it so... You better not have harmed any fucking dogs! Bethesda sound engineers abusing animals for sounds. You bastards! Alright, we got what we needed. Let's see if we can build one. Wonka. The audio is still bugging me. Maybe we'll just have to do 70 and then just nerf the music on you. If anything, 100 was okay. It was just the music would be too loud at times. Yeah, I think we'll actually go with that. 130.
Here's a real classic from good old Nat King Cole. Orange colored sky. It's a good one. Whee. No matter what anyone says.
Anyways.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Need help with the signal interceptor? This thing is gonna be huge. We'll finally learn about what the Institute's really up to, man.
Well, could use your help finding parts for the beam emitter.
We need some high-tech shit for that. A military-grade circuit board. Hit up any army base. That should get you in business.
Oh, I should have to follow my map. Okay. Well, I'll build the ones that I can, and then I think that military grade one is the one we need, yeah? Special. So we already have... Well, we don't have... Actually... So this is the only thing we have, yeah? We have stabilized reflector platform. So now we need the rest. I guess I'll just put them next to each other. It's so weird just putting them out in the middle of nowhere, but requires 2. Military grade. Okay, and this one. Big level up. Alright, now we gotta build one more. Not discovered. Let's go unload and heal, and then we'll go there. I still don't think I have what I want with my perks, so might still save them.
You keep looking at me like that.
I'm actually already healed, huh?
Hey, Doc.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Tell me your symptoms.
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia. Yeah. We better clean you up. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
I'm pretty beat up.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
I think we're good, brother. Let me out. Oh, I can't just leave.
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
I have done that every time.
You look like you need a prescription filled. Something to settle your nerves, let you chill.
I'll take a look, sure.
Every chem for every need.
Probably should keep the junk, but I can't be asked, honestly. $431. There you go. Plenty of stimmies for the road. I'm gonna have 2 points. Okay, that's the build, and this is where I need to go. There we are. Oh, I've not discovered that either. Oh, are these both points? Optional. Huh. Guess we'll go here and just head east. Alright, carry on. Oh. You're a bad guy, yeah? Feral ghoul. Why was it running from me? Anyways. Oh, I see more over there. Well, we're going east, though. There we go. Let's go east. V? There you go. I hear some pew pew. I ignored. This looks like an area where some baddies would spawn. Dog meat found an enemy. Just some wild dogs. Ignored. Oh, never mind. Rad scorpion. I cannot ignore. Yeah, this thing's pretty tough. Maybe that was the enemy he was referring to. Good.
yourself. Commencing attack on hostile target.
Huzzah. Dog meat, are you fighting somebody? Oh, he's fighting that sentry. He's barking at that thing, isn't he? Judging enemies on how many Rocina hits they can take. True. Like that Rand Scorpion took like 5. God damn. Terminal unlock. Call button. Is that how to get in this place? I have to do this. Or did I get what I need to just by like showing up? Did I get my military grade? Oh, I think I did. Build the beam emitter. Huh. I guess that's just another spot. Ooh, what is this? Museum of Witchcraft. Oh, what's this somebody told me about? Well, I guess I'll go here then, yeah? Fast travel currently unavailable. Oh, I'm not outside. There you go. True, dude. Swan. Took. Not only did they take like 20 hits, they beat the shit out of me. So the synth took like 5. You have to remember, I am a game journalist gamer, especially for my first playthrough, to decide whether or not I really enjoy a game. You know, I'm definitely not looking to be challenged or whatnot. So. Whee! Alright, let's build this shit. Beam emitter, yeah. I think it's big as hell, goddamn.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Work with Tom. We'll do anything we can to
I need to get power. And Sage Code is not for learning. That's just wasted time. Well, I'm just going for the experience, right? How does one get power here? Special structures, furniture, power. There you go. Generators. DBD moment. Why does this have a Deathclaw insignia? Build a generator. Thank you. Produces 3. Large. Well, I guess these cost nothing, yeah? Build? No? Or is that just like a leveled up version? Oh, I don't have the recipe for them, yeah? Science. Oh. Need some aluminum. Oh, duh. I'm literally... I forget you have to do like this. Okay. Alright.
The beam emitter's alignment with the platform has to be perfect. Otherwise, we're just making art here.
V to open workshop menu. For most programs, you could run a wire directly to some small objects. Attach wire. Oh. Oh, there we go. You powered up your first object? Oh, okay. So it's like each one gets a single thing. Produces 5. So for this, I need 4 of the big fuckers. Yeah? Or do I just not have enough? Oh, there we go. So I need... Oh, I have 7. Okay. 1, Hitting enter is like the most obnoxious thing, by the way. 2, 3. Actually, I only need 2, right? No, it's a 20. There you go. Now let's hit spacebar. Spacebar. Oh. Spacebar. Spacebar. One more. There we go. Needs 5. How much did this need? I don't remember. It got it though. This just requires any. Escape. Power. Little baby one. Cancel. Spacebar. No? Can't just connect it? One more for these. Is it too far? I think it is. Select. There you go. This is the ugliest fucking base of all time, bro. Requires... So it's got it, yeah? No. This one says it requires power, but... What does that mean? Conduit? Oh. Oh yeah, I bet there's so many like awesome fan-made shit. No. Maybe I should get out.
A chance to get inside the institute. Incredible.
Everything's got to be on the same power.
They gotta be on the same power grid.
The machine won't work.
What does that mean? Power grid. Does it need? Do they need to be on top of each other? Like, does this? Oh, sorry. I need to hit enter. Need to be here. It does. Okay. Do I need to put it like here? Everything's got power, yeah? Okay. Did we do it?
You need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
Same grid. What does that mean? Unassigned. Relay dish. Basically, we gotta run a wire to all of them. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, attach wire. Attach wire. Okay, so we have you. I probably won't need so many generators then if I can just attach them to each other, yeah? Okay. I've already got one there. Already got one there. Am I missing? There we go.
You are in business.
Donc, des demona.
Status report.
Thank you, Jen.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the rare.
There you go.
World has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Dude, I just became
I like the name.
a fan.
Sounds
I
encouraging.
just joined.
There's a man or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll
I'm
give
really
you the
good at
holotape.
lying. I have 10
Just
charisma.
plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You
YOLO.
know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Well, I'm ready as I'll ever be, yo. Go get him, muscle mommy Voorhees.
So stand still. We gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape.
His voice acting is
You
really
need it to
well done.
Contact Patriot.
Oh man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RL. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Whoa. The molecular level. Mama Voorhees has arrived. I'm in the courser suit, so maybe they think I'm a fucking homie.
Hello.
Father. Oh, this is very Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
No use.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Mama Voorhees. Humana. Muscle.
why you're
Mama Voorhees. Yo, what's up, Justin?
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
This reminds me of when you meet Mr. House in Fallout New Vegas.
Busted.
Whee! It took me like 50 hours to get
I
here.
can only imagine what you've
I'm
heard,
like 10.
what you think of us.
Yeah, I'm main quest
I'd like to
Matthias,
show you that you
TBH.
may have the wrong impression.
Every Bethesda game's like that, right? It's fast as you want it to be.
Welcome to the Institute.
And I think that's really enjoyable, TBH.
This is the reality of the Institute.
Like,
This place.
when I really take my time with single player games, the main quest be the last thing we do, right? Did you destroy One Piece? No, I didn't. But I did beat One Piece Odyssey. That's what you mean.
Countless experiments and trials.
We also finished
A
Minecraft.
shared vision of how science can help shape
And
the
we started
future.
Fallout 4, so...
It has never been easy.
We also played some
And our actions are
League
often
yesterday,
misinterpreted by
and we got a
those above
pentakill. Here. Carry on.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Where's my fucking son,
But
father?
that can wait.
Amina la
You
bella.
are here for a specific,
What up, what up?
very personal reason. You are here for your son.
You goddamn right I am. Oh. Yoink, yoink. 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 Get over here.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me.
Bro, he ain't gonna know. He old.
I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here.
Muscle Mommy
Mommy's
Voorhees
here.
has to be a little intimidating.
Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Oh.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to
Motherfucking
the
Full Metal
Institute.
Alchemist Brotherhood ass.
Father. That's your name?
I feel like it's better if we leave
Your
Sean
title?
here, honestly.
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Just help me understand what's
Based.
going on here.
Dare I
promised
say I'm too
answers.
curious.
And answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this.
I'm about to
is a
say, he
lot
kind of looks like my husband, so I
In the
believe
vault,
it, TBH.
You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality.
I mean, I was in there for
Here I am,
200 years, and he was
raised
out
by the Institute,
a little bit earlier, yeah?
and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant.
He's kind of
It
base,
was
though.
necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine.
Dubious.
So
Hello.
they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human.
In the Institute, I sure
Plenty
am.
of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupt.
My curiosity is taking over, though. I would love to megalol, but I'm actually
Wasteland.
curious. So.
Radiation affected everyone, even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
Oh, he's
I am their
Synth
father.
Zero.
Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So Amina Lebera really walked in here and just fucking murdered her son. Anyways.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't
That's
until
why
I
we
became
talk.
director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What
Holy.
kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan.
That's why he was drinking and
Never
smoking
failed
so
the
much, bro.
Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no
To be fair, I've
coincidence your
totally
path
done that
crossed his.
before. Like, just killed
It seemed a fitting
characters
way
that
to
were
allow
important.
you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
Bro, he got 10 charisma just like me for real. He is my son.
It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
Goofy ass
I
mask.
assure you that you are better
Bro,
off
you don't
with
like
us.
my mascot head?
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
So I keep saying don't know, maybe. I think he wants yes or no. I'm just gonna say yeah, actually. I'm going to get to my coding. Just because he's my future
Thank
son.
you.
We're having a
The
future
Institute
moment.
is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alrighty.